and I'm trying to trying to get the lighting right as we speak. Oh, it was a good night, y'all. It was one of the more colder nights. Crap. Don't mind me. I'm late for my own ride. Ain't that some crap, y'all? Oh, what's up, Desiree Brown? I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm trying to set up. Oh, right now it's been holding steady at 30. Let me. I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. Finally getting the lights working. Look, work with me, y'all. Okay. Hey, I got the lights. What's up, Simple Outdoors? Currently right now it's 30, and it's supposed to drop to like 23. I know that's kind of weenie world cold compared to you, Tim. but but right now, what's up, Mark K? Oh man, it's oh yeah, it's lovely. I'll take this any day. Like people I work with are like, oh my god, you gonna go out in that cold? Or even my brother's like, you gonna go out in that cold? I'm like, man, there's no bugs, and holy shit, yeah. Around here, we rolled up the sidewalks, Desiree. It's been cold. We had ice all day long. It barely got out of frozen. Barely got out of freezing territory. And if you're not from Southeast Louisiana, we roll up the sidewalks if it gets under 30 around here. Let me put y'all in this holster. Don't get whiplash while I do it, but this is something that that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. It's like a little light stand tripod. Yeah, go Bills. Oh yeah. I'm kind of rooting for Josh Allen. I like his like gunslinger mentality. And also, I don't know about you, Simple Outdoors, but I don't care a single bit for the Dallas, and it was awesome to see Green Bay just put a foot in their ass. It was one of them things. Short of the Saints making the playoffs, it was the closest thing to it to see Green Bay just put a foot in Dallas, and they talking about like getting rid of Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy. You know, Mike McCarthy's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so why would you get rid of him? Hang tight 1 second, y'all. Let me put y'all in a holster so I don't have to hold y'all like a weirdo. Oh crap! Come on! Ah! Oh yeah, this thing's pretty nice. Oh, the cool thing, y'all, about when the temperatures get below 40 around here, there's kind of nothing crawling in the woods around here. Oh, as y'all can't tell, I'm inside of my tent right now. Oh yeah, PC. What's up, PC? Oh man, it was great to hear Bobby Abear talk crap about Dak Prescott and the Cowboys and everything. It was a beautiful thing. It was like Christmas coming on. What is this? January 26th, and like between the Jets and the Cowboys, they force them down your throat like all year long. Oh, who's on Thursday Night Football? Who's on Monday Night Football? The damn Jets or Dallas. And I don't know about you, but I ain't voted for them to be America's team. Oh, here I go. I can finally shout out to father-in-law, and I mean not father-in-law, for Dad and Miss Louise for the Saints knit cap. How cold is it where you're at, PC? Oh man, I just had a real good dinner, y'all. This video that I'm filming as we speak. Oh, what's up, Lisa's day off? I know it's got to be cold up in your up in the Pacific Northwest. But yeah, I had a real cool dinner for this video that I'm shooting right now. Will be out Friday. And it's kind of up my wheelhouse, but it had a little bit different stuff in it. And right now, like on the way out here, oh, freezing. Oh, 23. That's crazy, PC, because tonight the low is 23, and ever since dark, it's been holding at 30. But I swear I almost shed a tear. It rained all yesterday, and that's why I'm filming this today. Because I didn't feel like being cooped up in the tent all night long. So I'm filming it on Tuesday instead of a Monday. But, like when I was setting up my tent, I could have swore I seen like a little snow flurry like fall off the tree, and it almost brought a tear to my eye, because you can check on my Facebook. I think it was like 15 years ago it snowed in Louisiana and actually stayed on the ground, you know. So that was something like tear dropping. Oh, where's my gloves at? If y'all don't get a chance, check out what is it? Sportsman's Warehouse. And in springtime, or was it summertime? I gotta ask my wife. They had like a sale on the buffs, and this thing, I don't know about y'all, like Lisa's day off in PC, it's a little bit colder than here, but this, like if I go to sleep, and I'm generally a mouth breather, I go to sleep like this, I'll wake up with a badass sore throat, or even trying to go to sleep, I'll get a badass sore throat, but I'll put on a buff, and this one I bought for like $7 on sale, and it's got this badass, like fleece lining. So, for our 2 weeks of cold, damn, colder than it is in Oregon. PC, did y'all get any, snow? Because I was crossing my fingers that my little girl Lucy would be able to play in snow, you know. We'd go buy all the stuff she needs to wear, but there was no snow. It was just ice everywhere. And it sucked, like my keyless entry to my car. Like I had to jam the door and the little black button wouldn't work because of the ice. So yeah. But also we got to play hooky from work, because our company shut it down because they have a lot of big trucks and low boys that they didn't want on the highway. So do any of y'all have any experience with like a canvas/cotton tent? Because today, while just hanging around with the family, adjusting. But okay, so like PC, it fell on the ground and then warmed up and turned into mud. But do any of y'all have any experience with canvas/ what is it, like cotton tents? Because like right now, as y'all know, y'all have heard me talk about my daughter Lucy, or me and old lady's daughter Lucy, for a while now. Like we kind of outgrown our Gazelle T4. And for her to sleep, it's rough. Like in that Gazelle T4, we had her like her pack and play, and she was sleeping in it. And every little noise, she would wake up with us. So I'm kind of looking for a 2-room, what is it? Like a 2-room tent, but I don't want like the core. I've been looking at this RBM Outdoors. It's kind of pricey, but it's a pretty fancy looking, it looks nicer than most people's houses. It's a blow-up tent. but I don't know how much I could trust a blow up tent. You know, I've always like I'm in my Nemo Dragonfly right now. I've always trusted the poles. So, do y'all have any experience with a canvas tent or a blow up tent? One second, I gotta sit up. Yeah, this one isn't cheap, but PC, it's got a stove jack, and I think it's 10 by 13, and it's like 7 foot at the peak. And some of the reviews I was watching, they were saying, like, if y'all have ever seen the canvas bell tent, or almost like a yurt, like up in Alaska, they said there's so much more usable room in the, like, it's almost like an A-frame like this. And then it's got, like in the roof, it's got whole panels that you can switch out to like this not plexiglass, so like this heavy duty see-through plastic to get light in, or in the summertime with no rain, you can switch it out to like a bug screen. And it's called RBM Outdoors, the Panda Air. I think it is 12. And man, it looks like a pretty sweet tent. But for the price, man, yes. And Simple Outdoors, like, I was one of the bigger skeptics of blow up. I haven't used it recently, but my blow up board, my Atoll paddle board, stand up paddle board, this thing, I put it through hell. I put it through swamp, marsh, saltwater, freshwater, run it into stuff. And this thing, once you get it to the right PSI, you could walk across it with like 2 milk crates. So, like, I'm a true believer of you get what you pay for. So, like, I don't think I would put my family at risk in bad weather or cold weather with like a cheap blow up tent. But this one's kind of up there in prices. Like, I could buy a couple a couple Gazelle tents. But like the other tent that we looking, it was like the Gazelle Hub 8, but it still don't solve our problem that we want, like, that we would have to have like a sheet or something. Simple Outdoors, I think AB Camping, like, he got the best like name, because like after every video it seems to force feed you AB Camping. But they take up a big spot, and that's another thing. I don't know, Tim from Simple Outdoors, how your state park, like, camping spots are at, but like you get too big of a tent and then you risk that it don't fit, you know what I mean? And that, boy, would that suck, that it don't fit in your camping spot. Check this out, y'all. Oh, it died, but I don't know if y'all have ollies around y'all, but this little cool spotlight, so it has the middle or the thing, and then the whole head of itself, it can turn, and that's what I filmed most of this with. Oh, what's up, Greg? I gave you a shout out. I gave you a shout out in the video, not this one that's coming out Friday that I'm filming now, but the one that's coming out for the tower challenge in at the end of the month, when my little baby girl's birthday is. But thanks, Greg, man. Hey, that makes my day. The first ever time I got noticed by a subscriber, I only had 50 subscribers, and we were Alabama. And the second time, this fella Greg shook my hand, and I talked with him for like 5 minutes at a local pizzeria. So it was pretty badass. Don't pat myself on the back. I think he noticed me from the tattoos on me. I was also a little tooled up, Greg. I'm sure you noticed my father-in-law generally gets a gallon of beer from me and him, or maybe a gallon and a half. And unless I got to be to work early in the morning, I never tell him no. And then also Simple Outdoors, this blow up tent, like we have a stand up AC. So in summertime, so we ain't got to sweat our gagootsies off. It has like the little zippered vents for like a diesel heater or for like the little stand-up AC, to where I hate to say it, but this thing is moving on to like glamping tent territory. And also, y'all, Simple Outdoors, PC, this fella Greg, he was like, "Where you going Tuesday?" So he's watched enough of my videos to know that one of the colder days of the year in Louisiana, I'm going out camping, and here I am. But have any of y'all tried the what is it? Like the core with the little, excuse me, with the little like partition in the middle? Cause I just like, as Lucy gets older, I think she needs her own little spot, and she's years away from having her own tent. What's up, Sean Woods? Oh, I'm out here currently enjoying the winter storm. But by the time it hit Louisiana, if you're in Shreveport, I think they got some snow. But down here in Marrero, we just got ice and rain and cold, and then we got we just got some ice, and also I got work got called off yesterday, and then tomorrow morning, tonight, I don't have to wake up crack of dawn. I'm gonna wake up about 5 instead of 3:30, 4:30, and then we going into work a little late to give a chance for the ice to melt off, because anyway you go from here to my work, and like my bosses and all them from Slidell, you got to go over a bridge, and chances are they're ice, and I've then hit that black ice where you spin like this, and it ain't no fun. So yeah, let that ball of fire warm up and do its thing. What's up? Oh man, Sean Woods, I'm envious. Like in this video I'm filming tonight that'll come out Friday, I talk about one of my bucket lists is like to do a proper snow camp. I I I have the hot tent, but like the last time I tried to use it, like this stove wasn't cheap. But like if you didn't have it tweaked into the right thing, it would smoke out the tent. And the one Tiger Cyan wall, and especially in this part of Louisiana, at most I get maybe 5 days out the season to possibly use this hot tent. So like that's one of my bucket list things. Even if I got to travel up to Buffalo or Wisconsin. No, not Buffalo. I'm talking Buffalo, New York, or Buffalo River, Arkansas. Tim, did you do your tower challenge video yet? And I enjoyed your little gear video you did in your kitchen, and also your, I think it's Maine Coon cats. They were beautiful. Uh-oh. One of the little side lights conked off already. Oh, crap. I ain't charged these up, so if worse comes to worse, I gotta use this Nightcore, whatever it is. I can't remember the name, but it's badass. Oh yeah. To hide my double chin and for the winter time. This shit's coming off once summertime comes, because I mix up a lot of mortar and concrete, and then it gets in my beard, and then it gets like a like straw. What's up, everybody? Go give Deep South EDC. He's another fella in my area. He does like EDC stuff. He does lives. He does stealth camps. Go give him a look out, and hopefully I can get it down to go collab with him in New Orleans somewhere. Me and my hot tent camp a few times in the winter already this year. Is it everything it's cracked up to be? Because, like I said, I bought the one Tiger's Iron Wall tent, and then it was like 150 or 160, and the hot tent stove I bought already went to shit. But Sean Woods, I think I ruined it by burning pine, like extra scrap wood from work. And that sap, you got to take a torch to it for all the tubes that go in it to get it out, and it's a pain in the ass. And also, it don't get cold enough here. I was sweating in the damn thing. Thank you for showing up, Deep South EDC. Is there any way? I wish if you go on my Facebook, we could exchange like phone numbers to text back and forth to try to make a collab. Because that's one of the things I wish that YouTube had, is like some sort of like DM system between creators, like so I can talk to Deep South EDC and set up like a stealth camp in New Orleans somewhere. When's the next stealth camp, Deep South EDC? My name, Deep South EDC. Just send me a friend request on Facebook. It's Nicholas Durr. Planning for Saturday. Hey, is there any chance for a goofy ass outdoorsman to come along? And without giving away your area, do you like? Can you give a vague description of where you want to go at? Because with this cold weather, Deep South EDC, I have a real low profile bivvy that I've been wanting to put my sleeping mat in and my sleeping bag, and like it would fit perfect in the bushes. Oh, Starbucks rooftop. Oh man, I've been wanting to do one of them ever since watching the Northwest Wind. Oh, Cajun Survivor, me too. I have plans come springtime to do that. But right now, I have a fear of falling in cold ass water. Serious, Deep South EDC, if you connect with me, I'd love to do that with you, because there's in the Stealth Camping Alliance, Hojangle Outdoors, and she's like the rooftop queen stealth camper. I've been looking for one of them. I found a place in Baton Rouge, but there was more cameras than you can shake a stick at. So I said, no, I ain't trying to get arrested just for the 10 cents I make off of YouTube. But yeah. Cajun Survivor, do you own a nice kayak? Like I own a Pescador Pro 12, the Bonafide EX123, Atoll, what is it? The like a paddleboard, and also a Sun Dolphin. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Grow just a little community. In Deep South EDC, it was funny thing and shit. I was in that live with Northwest Wind, and the Anna chick, my wife. Oh my God, she was hitting on me, and I'm oblivious. I just like talking to people on the internet. Yeah, just let me know. Like I'm 100% serious on collabing. Even if I got to pick you up and go somewhere and drop, we'll set my Jeep somewhere. It ain't no biggie. I've been looking for a rooftop camp, and also collabo to expand my little area. But Deep South, if you get a chance, check out Hojangles Outdoors. She's in, I think, North Carolina or maybe Virginia, and she does a lot of rooftop. Oh yeah, Dad, you know I am. You know this is what? Goofy ass. It was funny, I shouted you out on that live and then went and subscribed to you. Yeah. And even Anna on that was like, hey, why don't you go camping with Nick? I'm trying to work my way up the Northwest Woods subscriber count, but I don't quite do as high risk as him. And most of mine, I got to go to work the next morning, and I'm not an accountant. I'm a construction worker, so I got to get me I got to get me a good bit of sleep. Deep South EDC, would you ever do like a collabo stealth camp in, say, like the Metairie Cemetery? Pick a number right out there at a city park. I remember going there as a kid. There's some badass graves and everything. It would be a badass collabo video. Oh yeah, on that live, the Anna chick got timed out because she was like, I think, talking some smack about veterans, or maybe it got misconstrued, and it was pretty funny. I'm like, boy, this is a small world. What I got, like 1,100 and some change subscribers. I mean, depends on how high risk you want to be. Like, I've personally, if you look back on my channel, Deep South EDC, I've stealth camped in a cemetery down in Lafitte for October. But like it upped the HRS, the high risk factor, and it would up the coolness just somewhere in New Orleans, and then you can kind of twist it with like the hauntedness and everything. And then, like, you can be respectful and still sleep in a cemetery. I don't think it's, oh my God, you're on someone's grave. Oh. But you can be respectful and show off some of the cool ass, like, you live in New Orleans, like because we don't bury our dead. They have some badass, like, mausoleums and shit. And still, Deep South, I'm still kind of, my dad keeps kicking. Was that you? Deep South EDC, is your name Paul? I ain't gonna give out your last name, not to, what is it, dox, or I'm not hip on the internet terms. Okay, never mind. So, PC, that was you that just sent me the friend request. Okay, I'm gonna go accept it when I finish this live. I thought that was Deep South EDC. Y'all, it's gonna snow, so with this whole YouTube stuff, yeah, let me know. I'll be down. Generally on a weekend, like, I'm off. I generally work 4, smash that, like, yeah, usually Kathy Loves Camping does that. But usually I work 4 10s and I'm off on Friday. Wow, live is live. Yes, I'm kind of live. Thank you to the 10 folks. 9, not count my dad. Or 8, not count my wife. I don't know if she's on it. Say hi, Michelle, if you're here. I don't know. She may be putting Lucy to sleep. Everybody, y'all, we all need to give a shout out to my wife, because she holds down the fort while I go hang out and drink beer and cook in the woods and talk to people randomly on the internet. Super Trooper, yeah. My wife is the bee's knees, y'all. That's a badass movie too, PC, Super Trooper. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, what's up, Suddenly Solo? Welcome to the live. I'm currently in my Nemo Dragonfly 2P in the local urban woods that I've done a lot of videos in when I can't get too far away from the house because I have work the next morning. I had a badass dinner that'll be on the video that came out this Friday, and I'm just hamming it up. How cold is it where you at, Suddenly Solo? I'm acting like a newscaster. What's up, Pete? Y'all say hello to my brother PD, and then Bayou Pete's my dad. And then, I don't know if Michelle is in the chat, but Mrs. Outdoorsman is the old lady, or young lady, since she's a couple years younger than me. But y'all, like, I talk in this video that's gonna come out Friday that like, I've been on a hammock kick, and eventually I'm gonna do the compound One Tiger's hammock like review, because it's a pretty sweet ass hammock. And I also own the Haven hammock, but the compound hammock is so easy to put up, and it's not a lay flat hammock, but it's comfortable as shit, y'all. And I've been on kind of that kick And like tonight, I would have got more daylight footage, but I had the big thing like, do I take my military IRC tent or do I take my Nemo Dragonfly? And I'm in the Nemo Dragonfly, so you can tell which one I want, which one I took. My reason is, holy shit, suddenly so low, I can't even call what I'm in cold. But cold is subjective to where you at. To down here in South Louisiana, it's 30, and it's supposed to get to 23. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to my wife. I holds down the fort, and she supports me, and she's like, that, you get excited about what you do, and you have a passion for doing the YouTube stuff, and she supports me 100% of the way. So everybody needs that person behind them. But yeah. But like I was saying, I get sidetracked. That's who I am. I'm not gonna try to change who I am. But so like the military tent, it is almost 4 season because it just has a little bit of mesh. But like right now, let me turn on my headlamp, the night core. Crap. But like right now, oh crap. I'm on the side of my sleeping mat, and I got room for all my gear inside of my tent. Whereas with the military tent, I barely have any room. So I thought that if it's gonna be cold as shit and I'm gonna be in the tent, why not bring the Nemo Dragonfly? But it would have probably got better views because for some reason my military IRC tent, like in December, it skyrocketed. Maybe people just started viewing it. Like I have an unboxing video and I have a bunch of stealth camping videos with it. It's a pretty badass little tent, but I have room now. And stupid ass me. Oh, Joshua Stout. I have one kid, and on January 27th she turns 1, little Lucy. You can look back on my channel. I haven't filmed any recently, but because it's cold as shit. But I generally have like family vlogs and family camping and stuff like that. So I have some plans in the future for that. But right now, with it being cold and no bugs, I've been in a stealth camping mood. Do you have any kids, Joshua Stahl or Steel or Stahl? Yeah, well, Lucy's like she's what pushes me to go to work in the morning. She's like, I don't know, it's hard to have a bad day around little Lucy. She's beautiful as all get up. You can look at my Facebook. I have pictures of her on it. Nicholas there. She's like the love of me and my wife's life and my family's life. Oh man. So who y'all think's gonna be in the Super Bowl? I think it's gonna be the Bills and the 49ers. It's gonna be a Brock Purdy slash Josh Allen like slugfest. I want to see Josh Allen running and throwing like Brett Favre over the middle and just going old Josh Allen and putting it on his shoulders and just yeah, I know, not the Saints. Who that? As long as it ain't Dallas, Deep South. Oh, I'm bitter, yeah. But luckily, Deep South, luckily they fired not Dennis Allen. They need to fire him too. But luckily they fired Pete Carmichael, who sucked ass. Like the last... Yes, I agree. The Lions are the feel-good story of the season. You know what I mean? They're kind of like the Saints when we won our stuff in 2009. You know, it's been since the '60s. You know, But also, Dan Campbell used to be an assistant for the Saints, so go figure, you know. Oh man, this right now I'm not in my big sleeping bag, but I'm in this thermolite reactor. It's not cheap, but this thing is good, y'all. And also, I lost a bag on it. Like in this video, I talk about keeping all the bags together and stuff. Because I don't know about y'all, but I lose shit out here while I'm camping. Deep South, what tents do you own? I've only ever seen that pipe camping video. Y'all, if y'all in this chat, go check out Deep South EDC. He did a badass like what was it? That maybe 32-inch concrete pipe stealth camp. And at least he didn't say sewer line or whatever. Because as a construction worker, you know, next time Deep South EDC, you need to find like a 72-inch arch pipe. They're super comfortable and they're like this, and you can almost stand up in them. But I give it to you for that stealth camp. I almost did one around here, but I was afraid I wouldn't wake up early enough, and the construction company would come around here and hook it with their forks and put it in the ground with me in it, and boy, would that suck. Oh man, I'm trying to relive the script in my head. Y'all check out the Stealth Camping Alliance. I'm sure Tim from whatchamacallit from Simple Outdoors is in it. I'm not exactly sure what Suddenly Solo is, but go check it out. And Deep South EDC, by like a good way to raise your subscribers. Like it helped me a lot get over the hump to start making a little pocket change off this thing. Is joining and doing the Stealth Camping Alliance challenge. It helps put like-minded eyeballs watching your videos, and then you know you share it, and people pretty soon people all around the world start watching your videos. You know, so I recommend it. And even Northwest Wind talked about it in his last thing. I wish I had my thermo drop, but it's outside. But I ain't trying to get out of this little mini sleeping bag to get out there. Did any of y'all see when Patrick Mahomes' helmet broke? Like, I've been watching football for a while, and I think my dad way longer than me, and I ain't never seen nobody's helmet crack like that. Oh yeah, that was cold, but like. Oh, Simple Outdoors. You need to move down south where our cold is 20 degrees. Let's see, I've been having PC. But like, how crazy is that? So they'll have the Kansas City game, but Simple Outdoors, could they have had the Buffalo game that they postponed? Like, in a perfect world, should everybody have a dome? Or that's what January football is about, is slugging it out in the cold, you know what I mean? Like, let's not soften the game, you know, like, let's let them play. And then it was cool in the Bills game seeing them throw snowballs and stuff. Oh. But then as a taxpayer, do you want to pay for that? Simple Outdoors. How far are you, like, if you got in your car and drove, how far would it be for you to go to Canada? This is how ignorant I am to, like, Northeast geography. And then also, Simple Outdoors, I tried just the rainbow trout wasn't cooperating with the lures. But I'm going to give it another try. Dome for everybody. But then, like, the people with Miami were talking shit like, oh, it should be postponed, should be moved, blah blah blah. But when it's September and it's 100 degrees in their stadium, it's hot as shit on the visitor sideline, and then the home sidelines in the shade. So you can't have it both ways when it comes to January football, and everybody exposes you as fraud. Don't start. Oh my god. So I don't know about this, but is all the Alabama quarterbacks frauds? Because Mac Jones sucks. Tua Tua just kind of got exposed as fraud. And Jalen Hurts. The Eagles imploded on national television. So was Nick Saban a fraud with his quarterbacks? Does he only make good wide receivers and good running backs? Like Derrick Henry's about to retire. And also R.I.P. Nick Saban. Now I wonder if when LSU plays him, will it be a big deal or it will be? What's up, Jeanette? Currently hanging out in the cold, shooting a stealth-camping Alliance video. That's why no one wants it. On the radio today, they were talking about Jerry Jones like it's not Dak, it's not the dude from Green Bay. It's Jerry Jones wanting to have his hands and everything. It's like, dude, you're a gazillionaire. Let the people who know about football play and manage football. You know what I mean? You ain't got to have a say in every decision. And maybe, just maybe, your team wouldn't fall apart in December/January. A couple of months ago, they were talking about, oh yeah, between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott. Okay, thank you, Deep South EDC. Yeah, hit me up and we'll get something together. And we'll both grow off of it, Louisiana stealth camping, they ain't a whole lot. No problem, buddy. But yeah, Jerry Jones just needs to stay out of like the football business. Just be a billionaire, watch, enjoy it, and let the people who know football do football. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you're the problem, Jerry Jones. Like, just I think that's why, like, they always had rumors of Sean Payton going to Dallas because he was under, I think it was Bill Parcells back in the day, or was that with the Giants? I think he did something with Dallas, but I think he has a house out there, and I don't think, like, not many coaches want to be under the thumb of old ass Jerry Jones. Oh, okay. So you could be 3 hours and you could be Steve Wallace in it. And that was cool. Simple Outdoors. I also watch Small Plots, and it was cool. You seen the REI, and that's one of the places we don't have around here. And if I ever get a chance, I'd go check it out because I'm into the backpacking scene. Oh yeah, Drew Brees, he was good. He put this city on the map. But at the end, like, he really, like, I supported Drew Brees, but he turned it into a noodle arm at the end. And, like, I feel like he stayed maybe a year more than he should have. But Derek Carr's starting to look good. Maybe we get a new offensive coordinator to work with him. And maybe, we'd start to get to doing something and not start being good at the end of the year, so. But I got sidetracked, and I'm a stay me. But so, like, I put off filling out all my paperwork for YouTube until the beginning of the year because I didn't want to like, have to deal with it on taxes on 2023. So at the end of the month, I get my first check, and I'm kind of eyeballing the Gear Top Plume Bivy 1. I have the Plume Bivy 2, and y'all have seen me do a bunch of camps with it. But this one's a little bit bigger to where I have more space. Because the Plume Bivy 2, it's like, holy shit. You have no space. Like, you better stay walking around until the end of the night before you get in it. But yeah, like, At the end of the month, I get my first YouTube check, and it feels good. But yeah, a lot of it's thanks to PC and Mark K and some of the other people who donated to me. I Simple Outdoors, I looked at the Cloud Up too, and I seriously thought about it because I want a full-on four-season tent, because like I want to go hiking with my wife, and in this tent I'm sitting in right now, we had to leave because like the breeze would come through, and she's not as good in the cold as I am, and we had to pack up and go, or I gave her all my stuff, and I had like a sleeping bag liner, and she was good, and I froze the whole night. So like that, I may eventually just have one four-season tent because so little we have in Louisiana this cold weather. Oh yeah, PC, like when we played the Rams. Oh man, we got robbed, and also with the Vikings we got robbed. But I think it's karma coming back from when we had the Greg Williams, when we had a hit out on people. But I truly believe every team had that. We were just the cocky ones that the NFL said, "Hey, stop doing that," and we kept doing it, and then we got railroaded, and the rest is history. Yeah. Also, there's been a little I don't know, this is way down the line. This is pie in the sky. There's like a 1987 like camper van that I've looked at for years on side the road. One of these days I'm a tour it, and it may be the next Squid Shack. It may be car camping with little girl and wife. It has space to do all kinds of cool shit in it. That's one of the things I look at getting. A 1987, some people would say I'm picking up little boys and girls, but no, it's not panel van, but it's got like wood grain, and it's got the big ass windows in it, and I could see having a badass like stealth camping rig out of it. But it's scary. I don't think it's moved in years since I've seen it. So one day maybe I'll do a little short video and just film it and show it to y'all and see what y'all think. Also coming up, which I haven't posted and I got to get on doing it, I have like an a phase rug extreme sour challenge with my dad that I filmed. I think New Year's or Christmas or something like that. And oh, it was pretty cool because I wanted to keep like every year I do like some sort of challenge around Christmas time or New Year's time, and I kind of was too late for it, so me and my pops did that, and it was pretty cool. And I reprised my what is it, my clown shirt. If you look at my one chip challenge from not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before, and my boy Michelle loves that clown shirt, y'all. It's funny. Simple Outdoors, do you own a hot tent? Oh, no hot tent. They're kind of like finicky, and just the teepee tent's kind of finicky to put up. And like for what you get, like with a buddy heater, you probably do better unless you like hardcore into the hot tent camping. But it is fun cooking on the hot tent stove, or they make like the little thing on the side where you can have hot water constantly with the hot tent. That's crazy. It don't show the smoke on here. I have like, I don't think many people in Louisiana. I have a Louisiana hot tent camping video. Oh, my head's warming up a little bit. Yes, it is. It is kind of complicated, and for what you get, like for the price of the stove, like that you could drag out there, you could get a badass sleeping bag and a badass sleeping mat and probably be just as warm. But I do believe like this time of year, hot tent camping's hot and it gets pretty good views if that's what you're looking at, you know. Oh man, let me put that back on. I don't know why I took that off. Yes, it would be really fun. It's one of them, and also simple outdoors like the big ass blow up tent I'm looking for that I'm looking at. I watched some videos. Has a hot tent stove jack, and how badass would that be? But I'd probably have to wait till my little girl's a little bit older to say, hey, stay away from the stove and everything, so she don't burn herself. But like, that's it. I don't know. It's kind of sketchy having burning shit on the inside of your tent, you know. But people do it and survive that way, you know. So they must know something about it, you know. So like, my hot tent stove is crap. The welds broke on it. It smokes in the tent, and you got to stick your head out the bottom. Because believe me, if it worked how it should be, I would be in it tonight. Tonight's a perfect night for that hot tent stove. I'd be toasty right now, but it's just it's a lot of work, and then it's finicky. I like to get to a camping spot, throw my shit up, and relax. You know, not have to tinker with shit. No, let me mix with the flume and all that stuff, and you know. But I'll probably try to do one. Maybe it'll be a car camping episode to where I could have wood with me already, to where I don't have to source it from where I'm at. But it's the hot tent. I'm envious of it. Tim, have you done any ice fishing yet, or do y'all have any safe ice up there in New York? Because I enjoyed last year you made that video, and that's kind of, I don't know, since I can't do that type of fishing down here, I enjoy watching that. And as always, I like to thank y'all for showing up. Oh, Tim, have you done any ice fishing videos this year? I don't think I've seen any pop up, or do you plan on doing any ice fishing? Say hi, whoever came up. I just seen the people in the live pop up. I'm currently filming a stealther in my Nemo Dragonfly 2P, and y'all are at this live, whoever just dropped it. Holy smokes, is this like super late in the year for no ice yet? Is global warming real, Simple Outdoors? I'm getting to that magic 1 hour mark where I usually cut it off. I don't want to be like Northwest Wind and talk for 3 hours. Oh yeah, and for us, like our hurricane seasons seem to be getting stronger and stronger. But I should no, I'm not gonna say that. I may alienate some of my subscribers. Holy smoke! So yeah, it must be really warm. But would you rather it stay warm instead of getting cold? You know what I mean? It's easy on gear and stuff. Would you rather like our temperature down here where, you know, the coldest it may get is 15, you know, versus negative whatever, you know. It makes for better camping and hiking. But you deal with mosquitoes like 9/12ths of the year. Fractions, man. I think it is PC. It's like stood over us. Like today we barely got out of freezing. Like there was ice on my car all day long, and our heater stayed on just about all day long. So I think it's like sitting over us, and for some reason Texas gets hammered and their infrastructure falls down, and then by the time it gets to Louisiana after big ass Texas, it's like, what PC wasn't. Y'all, my little girl put herself to sleep tonight. What? Thumbs up, Lucy. Putting yourself to sleep tonight. Making it a little easier on Michelle tonight. Shots out to you, Lucy. But yeah, Texas talked all that shit. Oh yeah, we got our own infrastructure. We got our own this. We produce all our own electricity. And was it last year or the year before, PC, when they had like them, like people froze to death in their house. They had that ice storm, and they couldn't get electricity to them, and talked all that shit. And they're not as independent as they want to be in Texas. Because, let you in on a little secret, the infrastructure in this country sucks. I don't know if you're out of the country if it's better, but personally, in my little area, our infrastructure is garbage. Let's see. Look, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me see what temperature it is. Uh-oh. Let's see. It still says 30, so it's holding tight at 30. PC, any chance of y'all getting any snow? Yeah, I think they should, so people don't become icicles in their, no one wants to be a frozen bomb pop in their house. In Texas and in Louisiana. Oh man, I got to deal with 120-degree temperatures in the summer, and the grid goes down, and then, oh, here comes winter, and you're a frozen bomb pop, That's a horrible way to go, is freeze to death in your house, and deep south. Well, I usually end it about an hour. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for watching a random middle-aged man talk while holding a light in his face to people all around the world. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Check this video out. It'll be here Friday. Thank you all the subscribers, viewers. Oh yeah, I will. Guaranteed. And I'll catch y'all on the look, here I go. Simple Outdoors today, they shut down the roads, but they still went and delivered the trout. I seen some on Facebook. So hopefully this weekend we get to do another little family trout fishing trip, because we don't get too many times. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Check this video out Friday. Also, before I go, it's criminal how many people, like, I should have more views. This is my little sour YouTube creator moment for 2 seconds. Give it to me. Well, it's 58 minutes. I got a minute and a half to say this, but some of my other videos that are less cooler spots have got way more views than my warship stealth camping. And to the best of my knowledge, that's the first time in the Stealth Camping Alliance anyone has done that. Please go out, check that video, and help get that up, because I thought that was one of the more unique stealth camp and cool spots that I've ever done. So go check that out. Help a brother out. Yeah, thank you, Simple Outdoors. And it just didn't quite do the views, but that's called being a creator. Alright, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm heading it out a minute early. Thank y'all for showing up. And also, the USS Kid, Simple Outdoors, sent me a picture, I think, of his grandfather on it, and it was a small world. Stealth Camping Alliance first. Stealth Camping video first. Sleeping under a warship. Go check it out. Self-gratification. Thank y'all for dealing with me. And watching, and liking, and subscribing. And it's time to get in the good, it's time to get in the good sleeping bag. I'm getting cold. Good night, y'all.